Hello and welcome to City Yoga. My name is Luke and this is going to be a 50-minute all levels yoga flow. We're going to go ahead and begin our practice in pose of a child. So we want to bring our knees wide, slide the big toes together, and then extend the hands towards the top of the mat, spreading the fingers and beginning to press our hips back towards the heels. So maybe just begin with the arms extended so that your wrists and elbows are off the mat to begin with. Try to glide your shoulders back away from the ears. As you press down, just gently sway from side to side. Keep sinking the belly back in between the thighs, moving your hips close to the heels, and then just slowly coming back to stillness, allowing your forehead, your elbows, your forearms to rest on the mat. And just beginning to let go. So we're going to soften the shoulders, slow the breath, and start to channel your breath in and out through your nostrils. Just finding an awareness of the body here as you inhale, feel the belly expand in between the thighs. As you exhale, just engage the belly a little bit more, drawing it in, and maybe starting to tuck the tail. You can take the hands in a prayer position and place the thumbs to the base of the neck. Start to inch the elbows forward, draw the shoulders away from our ears. Just continue to breathe in and out through the nostrils here. Allowing each inhale to get a little bit deeper. Allowing each exhale to extend a little bit longer. And slowly begin to extend your hands out in front of you, letting the arms extend out from your shoulders, and spreading the fingers once again. Press your palms down, or claw them out with the fingers rather, and pull the belly in. On your next inhale, start to glide forward until your shoulders are above your wrists, and then dial the elbows in and shine the chest through. And as you breathe out, round all the way back into your child's pose. Draw the hips towards the heels. Once more, inhale, glide forward, opening the chest. Exhale, sinking back. And start to transition back up to your hands and knees. I'm going to walk the hands in line with the shoulders and bring the knees in line with our hips, finding ourselves in tabletop. And just start to claw through your finger pads. Step the right foot behind you and push back into your right heel, pressing through the hands. Glide forward and float the right leg up. Soften the shoulders, curl the toes in, and then just start to guide the right knee open. You're going to let that right knee open towards the ceiling. Start to circle the ankle, and then circle the other way. And then squaring the hips once more, push the right heel back. Let your toes point down and try to keep your hips squared. And pressing the shoulders away from the ears and reaching the left hand in front of us. Take a deep breath in. And just come undone as you breathe out, transitioning back to all fours. And stepping the left foot back this time, we'll push back into that left heel. Lengthen through the arms, push away from the front of your mat. And then shift forward and let the left leg float, curl the toes. Draw it higher, and then bend the knee, opening the hip by angling the left knee towards the ceiling, rolling the foot, and then rolling the other way. And square the hips, bring your shoulders over the wrists, and extend the left leg back. Gaze down, and extend the right hand forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Come undone. Send your hips back towards the heels again. Engage the belly, cupcake the fingers, and start to peel the shoulders back. Suck the belly in. Press through the finger pads to send your hips back towards the heels again. Pausing as you exhale, draw the belly in. And just take a nice slow inhale as you roll forward, bringing the shoulders above the wrists, grounding the palms to your mat. Exhale back into a neutral position. Inhale, lower the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Draw the belly in, tuck your tail, and push away from the mat. Inhale again, dial the elbows in, press your shoulders back. Exhale, round. On your next inhale, tucking the toes as we lower the belly. And on the exhale, we're going to round the back, lift the knees, and send the hips up towards the ceiling. And just immediately start to pedal the feet out. Allow your hips to shift from side to side. And then come back to stillness. And walk your hands all the way back towards the feet. And once you get to the back of the mat, let your knees soften and just let your head hang. And then gently nod the head. Shaking the head from side to side. And then bringing the weight into the heels. We're going to lower the hips some more, tuck the chin some more, and roll up very slowly, coming up one vertebra at a time. As you come all the way up to standing, lift the heart up, slide the shoulders down into your back body, and release the hands alongside you. Engage in the belly, spreading the fingers. Just maybe shift the weight into the heels, lift all 10 toes, allow the toes to spread, and then draw them back down. Take a deep breath in as you reach up, drawing the palms together. On the exhale, release your hands back to heart center. And twice more. Inhale, reaching up, draw the palms together. And exhale, coming back to heart center. Draw the belly in, press the hips forward as you reach up and gaze up, and fold all the way down as you exhale. Coming back into your forward fold, we're going to release the hands, soften the shoulders, and squeeze the fists as you start to engage the belly. Pausing as you exhale. On your next inhale, start to roll your wrists. As you exhale, roll in the opposite direction. And then squeeze the fists tightly as you breathe in. And spread the fingers wide as you breathe out. Draw the hands to the outsides of the feet, lower the hips, and look forward. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Once more, inhale, gaze towards the top of your mat. Exhale, round the back. Press the palms against the shins, flattening your back as you breathe in. Exhale, fold. Roll up as you breathe in. Take your arms all the way overhead. Interlace the fingers. And just lengthen here as you exhale. We'll shuffle the feet close together. Maybe the toes touch. We'll start to lift the heart up and pull the belly button in. Draw the shoulders down and just start to lengthen. Pressing your hips forward. And then grounding through the toes to come back to the center. Stretch the arms over to the right. Come back to the center. Lengthen the arms over to the left. Come back to the center. Start to separate the feet back into a neutral position. Hook the thumbs. And send the shoulders back and down. Once again, lifting the heart, sucking in the belly, and pushing the hips forward. Release the hands as you breathe in. Take a slow fold all the way down as you breathe out. Grab opposite elbows. And just very gently sway your upper body. Swinging side to side. Releasing through the low back. And tucking the chin. And gradually releasing the hands and coming back to stillness. And as you inhale, slowly roll up. This time just bringing the shoulders towards your ears. Engaging the belly. On the exhale, slide the shoulders down into your back body, lifting the heart. And do it twice more. Inhale, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, release the shoulders down. Once more, take your biggest inhale. Exhale, release. Just place the hands at the waist. Step the right foot forward. Pick the back heel up. And just start to soften the right knee as you hinge forward at the waist. And start to slide that left foot back. Flex the foot. Open the chest. And just pausing here to ground through that right big toe. If you want to challenge the balance, you can tilt the weight over to the right and slowly come back to center. 2 more breaths. Maybe we open to the side as you inhale and square the hips on the exhale. One last time. Inhaling or staying still. Exhale back to standing. Left foot joins the right. Take the arms overhead, flipping the palms towards the ceiling. And then fold all the way down. Soften the knees, tuck the chin, roll back up as you inhale. Pull your shoulders to your ears. Exhale, release the shoulders down. Place the hands back on the waist. Step the left foot forward. Soften the left knee. Pick up the back heel. Start to slide your right foot back. Opening the chest. Flexing the foot. Maybe tipping the weight to the left. And then squaring the hips, finding our balance. Staying here or opening to the side. And coming back to neutral. Once more, tilting left. And as you square, bring the feet back together. Move the hands to the low back. Pull the belly button in. Press the hips forward. As you come back to standing, stepping all the way to the front of the mat. And bringing the hands to heart center. Just pausing here, we're going to bring the toes back together. Let the toes touch, bring the legs close together. Slide the shoulders down and back over your hips. Suck in the belly, press the hips forward. Reaching up as we breathe in, keep the arms extended and hold. Soften the shoulders, keep drawing in the belly. Send the hips back and lower down into your imaginary chair. Extend the hands right out in front of you. Pull the shoulders back. Draw the belly in. And then start to gaze down, pushing your hips back. Drawing your belly to the thighs and gazing towards the toes. Inhaling here. Exhale, fold. Slide the hands up the shins as you inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round. Once more, flattening the back as you breathe in. And as you fold, wrap the hands behind the legs. Tuck the chin, soften the knees. Release the hands and start to lower the hips, squeezing our thighs together, pulling the belly in. You're going to draw the torso up off the thighs, or the belly off the thighs, and let your hands extend forward. If it's in your practice, take them overhead, soften the shoulders into your back body, and lengthen through the arms. Lowering the hips, maybe lifting the toes, breathing in, and then bringing the hands to heart center as we breathe out. Fold forward. And separate the feet so they're wider than the hips. Take your palms back against your shins. Dial the elbows in and press the chest forward as you breathe in. Soften the knees and fold as you breathe out. So see if you can take your 2 peace fingers around your big toes. Feet are wider than the hips. If the toes are too far, you can always reach for the ankles or the shins. And we're going to let the hips lower and gaze forward. Spin the elbows in. And then fold forward, rounding the back and bending the elbows out. And twice more. Lower the hips, lift the heart, dial the elbows inward. Breathing in here. Exhale, fold. Sink as low as you can as you inhale. Forwarding on the exhale, release the hands, soften the feet back into a neutral position. Then slowly come up, taking your arms overhead. Hook the thumbs together, spread the fingers, and just start to lengthen as you reach back, suck in the belly, press your hips forward. Come back to neutral and take a hold of your left wrist. And just pull it over to the right. Ground the feet and come back to the center and switch wrists, pulling over to the left. Inhale, release the arms, soften the shoulders, folding forward on the exhale, making sure we soften the knees. Find a flat back. As you fold, begin to step back into a plank position. Bring the shoulders over your wrists and spin your elbows in. Take a deep breath in. And then lower as you breathe out. Knees can be up or down. You're going to come all the way down to your belly. Bring your hands under the shoulders. And just start to soften here. We're going to release for a moment. So maybe allow the elbows to kind of flail out to the side. Just a gentle press through the palms, through the fingers. On your next exhale, start to engage the belly. Bring your elbows into the ribs and push your shoulders back. As you inhale, gaze up or lift up, gazing down. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Again, inhale, lifting. Exhale, lower. Let's try to press the arms straight this time as we inhale and hold at the top. So let your shoulders release down, let your belly draw in. Then claw the mat around the back, push back into your child's pose. Extend the arms nice and long. Option to bring the toes together and widen the knees. And then travel the hands to the right, stretching through the left side body. We'll take a nice deep breath in. And release back to the center as you breathe out. Walking the hands over to the left, stretching through the right side body. Take a nice deep breath in. Release back to the center as you breathe out. And then rolling forward. Keep the knees separated or separate the knees if they're close together. We'll keep the toes together and we'll let our hands move slightly forward of our shoulders. And push the hips back towards the right heel, stretching the arms long, and then circle round towards the left wrist, shine the chest forward, push back towards your left heel, pressing the arms long, circle forward towards the right wrist. And then release to the center, sink back into your child's pose, walk your fingers forward. Then glide forward on your next inhale. Float the feet, sink the hips, press the heart up. Exhale back into child's pose. Once more, inhale, gliding forward. Exhale, rounding back. And just pausing here. Soften the elbows down. Soften the shoulders. We're going to lift just halfway, slide the knees together, tuck the toes, walk the hands all the way back, and just let your hips rest, or let your glutes sit back on your heels. Draw the shoulders down into your back body, release the hands, and take your arms overhead as you breathe in, gaze up, bring the palms together. Exhale, lower the hands back to heart center. And again, inhale, reaching up. And exhale, releasing down. And your next inhale, keep the arms extended, hold the breath at the top. Draw the hands together. And the exhale, we're going to bring the hands to the heart and maybe let the knees come up. Holding here. Keep the hands towards heart center. Try to lengthen the spine, lift the heart, soften the shoulders. And just slowly come undone, letting the knees rest back to the mat. You can release the hands to do so, or you can engage the belly and with control, let your knees lower back down. And then travel the hands forward so they're extended towards the top of the mat. And with the knees grounded, we're going to shift forward, bring the shoulders over the wrists, coming into a modified plank. Engage the belly and lower all the way down. And this time we'll bring the hands forward, make a pillow with our forearms. Rest the forehead and soften the shoulders. Engage in the belly as you exhale. And starting to bend the knees and flex the feet. As you continue to breathe, just gently windshield wiping your knees side to side here. And slowly finding stillness. Releasing the feet down. Adjust the legs, adjust the feet, maybe draw them close together. We're going to lift our gaze. Just extend your right hand forward, cupcake the fingers on the ground. Soften your shoulders away from the ears. Suck in the belly button. Bend the left knee and flex the left foot. And extend your left arm back. So reaching towards the foot, taking a hold of the foot if you can. Peeling our shoulders away from the ears. Drawing in the belly. Gaze down. And lift the heart by pressing through the right hand. Allow the left foot to push back against your left hand. And if it's in your practice, you can float your right foot, point the toes, gaze down, and maybe extend the right hand off of the ground. And let's take one more deep breath in. And then release down as you breathe out. And release that left foot down. And bring the right hand in, extend the left arm out. Cupcake the fingers. Engage the belly. Bend the right knee. And reach back for the foot or towards the foot. And then pressing through the left hand, begin to lift. But keep the neck long by gazing down. Let your right leg push against your hand if you have a hold of it. Opening the chest. Maybe floating the left foot. Maybe extending the left hand. And seeing if you can lift just a little bit more before we come undone. So release the leg, release the arms. We're going to bring the hands forward again, rest the forehead. This time just staying here. And as you breathe in, continue to expand through the chest, taking air into your back. As you breathe out, drawing the belly in, pressing the shoulders back. So the legs extended. Think about your thighs turning in towards each other. We're going to gaze forward and extend our hands past the top corners of the mat. Press the finger pads down and look down. Draw the belly in. Start to press to lift. Raise the legs. Drop the gaze. And maybe raise the arms up as you breathe in. Just slowly lower down as you breathe out. We'll bring our hands back under the shoulders. Tuck the toes. Inhaling all the way up. Sink the hips back on the exhale. Ground the palms. Inhale the shoulders over the wrists. And find your down dog. So the knees are going to lift and the hips are going to push back up towards the ceiling. I'm going to press through the finger pads. Put a little bend in the knees and try to push your chest back towards your thighs. Inhale, raise the heels. Exhale, press them down. Inhale, come up again. Exhale, lower. Inhale, come up, hold. Suck in the belly. Draw the knees all the way down as you exhale. We're going to stay in our tabletop and let the hands walk forward. In front of our shoulders, press the chest back towards the thighs for puppy pose. A gentle modification of down dog. So just maybe leave some of these, place the hand in between the shoulder blades, and just try to press your chest back towards your thighs. And then cupcake the right hand, the right fingers, take your left hand, and thread it through. Then come undone, extend your left hand forward, cupcake the fingers, slide the right hand back, and thread it through. And then come undone, cupcake both hands, but draw them closer in onto your mat, sink back, pull in the belly, and then rounding forward slowly. coming back into your tabletop. Continue to spread the fingers, but turn your fingers back towards you. So your fingers are pointing towards your knees, towards your thighs, or turn them back as far as you can manage. Soften the shoulders. As you press down, rock the weight back and forth, shifting forward and pressing back. Really ground through the heel of the hands as you press forward, adding a lift, and then softening back. And from there, we're going to keep the fingers facing towards us, but let the palms face up. Spread the fingers wide. Dial the elbows in. And pressing you through your shoulders, press down into the back of the hands. Gliding forward. Drawing back. And shifting forward. And coming back. And as you shift all the way back, we're going to make fists. Ground the fists into our mat. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Centering that right hand underneath the nose. And then opening the left hand to the ceiling. So spread the fingers here and just begin to make shoulder rolls going one way. Pause. Roll the shoulders in the opposite direction. And then place the left hand back underneath the nose. Open the right hand to the ceiling. Spread the fingers. Shoulder rolls going in one direction. Pause. Circle in the opposite direction. And just gradually coming back into tabletop. And we'll tuck the toes, lower the belly, press all the way back into down dog. Send the hips back up towards the ceiling. Center the left foot. Take the right leg up. Bend the knee, flex the foot, and try to square through the shoulders. On your next inhale, extend the right leg straight. As you exhale, we're going to shift to plank and draw the right knee to the back of your right wrist. Inch the left knee back and untuck the toes. Place your hands underneath the shoulders, driving your hips down. And as you inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, begin to lower, maybe coming to your forearms, dropping the gaze down, and softening our shoulders back. Walk your hands back underneath the shoulders. Tuck the back toes, pick up the back knee, press back into your down dog. Bring the right foot to center, take the left leg to the ceiling, bend the knee, draw the hip upward and square the shoulders. Straightening your left leg as you inhale, shifting forward, drawing the knee to the back of the left wrist on the exhale. Setting up for our short pigeon pose. We'll place the hands back under the shoulders and then inhale the heart upward towards the ceiling. Exhale, just sink the hips or come down to your forearms. Maybe taking prayer hands here. Make sure shoulders aren't hunched. Draw them back. Allow the neck to breathe and lengthen. And start to walk your hands back underneath your shoulders. Tuck the back toes, pick up the back knee. Press back into your down dog. Just start to widen your dog. Drawing the pinky toes to the edge of the mat, or even going wider if you like, and taking the big toes to the outside edges of your mat. You're going to shorten your dog by about a third. So walk the hands back, ground the right hand. If you need to walk them back even further, you can keep going. You're going to take the left hand, draw it towards the right leg, and anchor the right hand, and maybe gaze underneath the right arm. Then switch and change. Anchor the left hand in front of you, take the right hand, thread it through to the left leg, maybe gaze underneath that left arm. Then come undone, Keep walking the hands back, shuffle the feet back onto the mat, but keep a wide stance. Come all the way back with the hands. Find ragdoll, tuck the chin. Just lean to the right, softening that right knee. Come back to center as you breathe in and lean to the left, softening the left knee. And again, inhale to the center, exhale to the right. Maybe a little bit deeper. Inhale to the center, exhaling left. Inhale to the center and release the hands as you exhale. Keep the feet wide. Gaze forward towards the front of the mat. Engage the belly and start to lower the hips. And just gradually transition into your version of a squat. So not worried whether the heels are up or down. They can be lifted. They can be grounded. You can support yourself with the hands grounded, or you can take the hands to heart center. Try to lengthen the spine. Press the knees open. Take a nice deep breath in. Sit up tall, lengthen the spine. Release the hands and gaze down as you breathe out. Press into your palms. As you inhale, begin to press up into a forward fold. Shuffle the knees in. And exhale, just holding here. Squeeze the fists, roll the wrists back and forth. And then slowly come all the way up. Just finding ourselves back at standing. We'll move our both hands to the low back. Draw the shoulder blades and elbows towards each other. Lift the heart up. And suck in the belly before pressing the hips forward. And come back to a neutral position. And we're just going to step forward to the left foot. So take a decent step forward with your left foot. Bring the hands to the hips. Open the chest, hinge at the waist, put a nice deep bend in your back right knee and send your hips back towards the back of the mat. Ground your right foot. Inhale all the way up to standing. And just settling here as you exhale as we begin to square the hips. We're going to draw the right arm all the way up as we breathe in. Soften the shoulders, engage the belly. Hinge forward as you breathe out, taking the right hand towards your left shin or the left foot. Shine the chest forward and pull the belly in. Take the left hand up as we twist. And maybe wrap the left hand behind the back. Extend the arm overhead. Just fold back over your left foot. Take a half lift. Fold back down. Inhale the hands to the waist and pause. Roll all the way back up as you exhale. Step the feet together. Right foot steps forward this time. Keeping the hands on the waist. Open the chest. Hinge forward. Soften the back left knee and send your hips back. Maybe curl the right toes up. Ground the foot. Come up as you breathe in. Soften the shoulders as you breathe out. Extend the left hand up and soften the shoulders as you inhale. Exhale, hinge and twist to the right. So that left hand finds your right shin, your right foot. Shine the chest forward, engage the belly and open the twist to the right side. Maybe reaching the right hand or maybe wrapping it behind the back. We're going to let the right arm extend again. Fold forward. Slide both hands up that right shin as you breathe in. Fold back down as you breathe out. Inhale to a flat back and hold, placing your hands on your waist. Roll up as you exhale. As you inhale, just walk your way forward. Release the hands as you breathe out. Reach both arms up as you breathe in. Draw both hands to heart center as you breathe out. And twice more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale into heart center. Suck in the belly. Press the hips forward. Take a back bend as you breathe in. And then come all the way down as you breathe out. Soften the knees. Bow the head. Release the hands. Slide the hands up your shins as you inhale to a flat back. Exhale, soften these, fold and drag your fingers out in front of you like you're reaching for something just out of reach. And then slowly come in. Nod the head yes. Shake the head no. And with the arms extended and the chin tucked and the knees softened, we're just going to swing our body side to side. So sway the arms to the left and to the right. And just gradually come back to stillness. Wrap the hands behind to the backs of the knees. Lower the hips. Inhale, lifting the heart out in front of you. Exhale, folding. Inhale, lower the hips. Exhale, round. Release the hands. And come all the way up on your next inhale. Taking the hands overhead and pushing your hips forward. Exhale, the hands to heart center. Inhale, reach up and hook the thumbs together. Spread the fingers. On the exhale, we're going to pause and settle. And draw the shoulders down. Pull the belly in. Press the hips forward on your next inhale. Exhale to neutral. Lengthen the arms to the right. Ground your left heel. Draw in your belly. Come back to the center. Anchor your right heel. Stretch the arms to the left. Come back to the center and suck the belly in. Take a slight back bend as you breathe in. Soften the elbows. Fold forward, coming down as you breathe out. Flatten the back once more. And then soften the knees and fold. Just gradually, slowly transition down into a seated position. And bring the soles of your feet together. Allow the knees to fall open. And just begin to sit up nice and tall. Let the heart lift, let the shoulders retract. Take a deep breath in, maybe closing your eyes. And sigh it out. Inhale again. Hold. Open the chest, draw back the shoulders, and sigh the breath out. I'm going to take another deep breath in. Lean back, bring the knees together, and hold. As you sip in a little bit more, open the chest. And then maybe pick up the feet. We're going to exhale in our boat pose. Release the hands. Opening the chest as you breathe in. And just take a slow lower down. As you breathe out, extend the legs. Release the feet down. We'll widen the feet, release the hands alongside the body. Squeeze the fists, curl the toes. Take a deep breath in. And then side out. Just release the hands here and wiggle the fingers and toes. And then begin to draw the soles of the feet together again. Tuck the tail, press the knees open. Place the right hand on the stomach and the left hand on the heart. Tucking the chin and keeping the back of the neck long. Allowing your next exhale to settle. And then hold. And then breathing in. And sighing out. Breathing in again. Holding at the top. And sighing out. Take a nice deep breath in. And hold. Take another deep breath in. Side out. We'll slowly begin to ground the feet to the floor. Let the knees point to the ceiling. Draw the arms overhead and relax the shoulders. Widen the feet. And just begin to windshield wipe the knees side to side here. Eventually drawing the knees all the way to the right. Grounding the shoulders, gazing to the left. Just begin to windshield wipe the knees side to side again. And slowly letting the knees fall all the way over to the left. Ground your shoulders, lift your head, and turn the gaze to the right. So engage in the belly more as you exhale. Grounding the shoulders, opening the chest as you inhale. On your next exhale, start to engage the belly. Inhale back to the center. Float the knees in towards you as you exhale and cup your hands on top of the knees. Draw the sides of the feet together. Press the inner thighs together. Draw the belly in. As you breathe in, pull the knees towards you, and as you breathe out, push the knees out and away from the body. Inhale the legs back together again. Exhale, pressing away. Once more, inhaling and exhale. Then we're going to bring the legs in, stack the right thigh over the left. Just maybe take a hold of the knees here and pull them towards you, draw the belly in. If it's in your practice, you can slide the hands towards the shins or towards the feet and pull the heels in towards the glutes. And switch and change. Left thigh stacks on top. Take the hands to the knees, pull them towards the chest. If it's in your practice, reach for the feet or the shins, pull the heels in towards the glutes. Just very slowly begin to come undone. Ensure the feet hip distance apart. Press your palms alongside the body, pushing down into your mat. Before lifting off, we're going to tuck the tail under. Try to point the tail towards the heels and just notice the belly engage and the low back flatten. More pressure into the feet and into the palms, especially the finger pads. As you inhale, beginning to lift, starting with the tail pushing to the heels and then drawing up with the hips. Exhale, slowly lower. Twice more, tuck the tail. Inhale, press up. Exhale, coming down. Pause. Tailbone towards the heels, belly drawing in. Feet are grounded. Take a slow inhale as you lift. Engage the glutes, lengthen the hips, and send the chest up to meet the chin. Holding at the top, drawing in the belly, coming down one vertebrae at a time as you breathe out. The tail comes down last. Widen the feet again, and maybe take a different arm position. You can extend overhead or Let your arms extend in a Y or goalpost the hands. We're just going to windshield wipe the knees side to side for just a few more breaths. Eventually come back to stillness. Just bring the knees in. Take the hands to the back of the knees and just massage the back by rocking back and forth. And see if you can roll down favoring one side and then roll up to the other side. So see if you can avoid coming down right down the center. I'm going to lean to one side to come down. And then try the other side. Eventually coming all the way up into a seated position. Crossing the feet at the ankles. And cupping the hands around the knees. Peel the shoulders down and back. Press the chest forward and up. Draw the belly in and slowly round back. Tucking the chin, shifting the weight back to the tailbone. Lengthening your arms. Inhale, glide forward again. Exhale, slowly rounding back. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. You're going to sit upright. Just place your opposite foot in front. Cup the hands around the knees, circling anti-clockwise with our breath. We're going clockwise with our breath. And then slowly coming back to stillness. Sit tall, draw the shoulders back, release the hands, then reach up as you breathe in, draw the palms together, exhale the hands down to heart center. Inhale, press forward and reach up, soften the shoulders, exhale, release the hands down. On your next inhale, keep the arms extended and hold the breath at the top. Spread your fingers, relax the shoulders, hinge forward. And then exhale all the way down, cupping the finger pads to the ground, inching the fingers out in front of you. Then pressing the chest forward as you breathe in, let the arms extend and ground, and fold as you breathe out, tucking the chin towards your chest. Travel the hands to the right. Come back through the center. Travel the hands to the left. Inhale to the center, holding the breath. And on your exhale, rolling up slowly until we come back up to seated. And cupcake the right fingers to the side. Reach the left arm over. Lengthen. Cupcake the left fingers to the left side. Reach the right arm over. Spiral the ribs up. Draw the shoulders back. Cupcake both hands behind the back. Open the chest, lift up the heart, and then begin to press your palms back down. But keep grounding through the palms. Spin your elbows in. Allow your heart to lift. Take a deep breath in. Soften the shoulders down. Pull the belly in and exhale back into a neutral position. Extending both legs out in front of you. Just making sure you've got space to lay all the way down on your mat. Start to flex the feet, so curl your toes in, ground through the backs of the knees. Raise the arms overhead. Open the chest and relax the shoulders. Take a deep breath in and hold. Just pull the belly to your spine. Exhale, slowly lower down, coming all the way down to your back. Allow the feet to separate, fall open. Bring your right hand to your stomach, place the left hand at the heart. Just let your body feel heavy, let your shoulders ground. Keep the back of the neck long. Pause at the top of our inhale. And inhale again. Then slowly sighing the breath out. And closing the mouth. Pausing at the bottom of your exhale. Take a half breath in. Take a full breath in. And slowly sigh it out. Once more, take a deep, full breath in. Raising the belly, expanding the chest, and grounding the shoulders, pausing at the top. And we're going to try to inhale some more. And slowly sigh it out as we let go, release the hands, pause at the bottom, and take a moment to squeeze the fists and curl the toes and engage the glutes, the belly, the thighs. Take our deepest breath in. Squeeze a little tighter and breathe in some more. And sigh it all out. Letting go. Spreading the toes, spreading the fingers. Just slowly begin to gather one knee at a time, drawing the knees closer to you. And then hugging the knees to the chest. And then circling the knees, slowly going in one direction. And then in the other direction. And then gently swaying from side to side. And just allowing yourselves to fall all the way to one side. And finding ourselves in the fetal position. Close your eyes. And coming up slowly, transition yourselves into a comfortable seat. Place the hands at heart center. Engage the belly. Peel the shoulders back. And hinging forward, bow the head. Take a nice deep breath in. Hold. Inhale again. And sigh it out. Namaste.